Hello, it's me, it's DatBeardDad. Welcome to another stream. Today it's going to be Boktai, The Sun is in Your Hand. It's a Game Boy Advance game from 2003, if I remember correctly, and it's very good. So we're going to get to that. I'm already playing. I'm not already playing, I'm just, whoa god, that's way too big. How do I make this big without it ruining everything? Frame size. Let's do times 7. That's pretty big. Times 6. There we go. I don't think that broke your guys' view of it, but you never know. Am I... Please let me control it. There we go. I'll also have to figure out if I can play this with a controller at some point, but I also need to figure out how to press A without, like, backing out. Django. All that, yes, whatever. This is a really good game. You play as Django. I'll say it more once this is done.
The end of the world approaches. The undead appear, breaking the natural cycle of life and death. The evolution of species ceases, and one by one, they become extinct.
I also need to keep track of where the text is on screen, so I don't have, like, my, like this, where I don't want to have the, me on top of all that. So, let me fix that real quick. We're gonna move you there-ish. We'll see how that works. Better. Alright. I'm also gonna read out the text because, I don't know, maybe you can't read. I'm not judging. This is the city of death, Istrakhan. Since the time of immemorial, this dark city has been ruled by a race known as the Immortals, but now at last the sun is rising. Otenko. You've come at last. The heir to the solar gun del Sol, the new vampire hunter. My name is Otenko, messenger of the sun. Together we will bring light back to this world. In the castle ahead is the vampire lord. Let's go, solar boy. Who are you calling solar boy? So, hey, you're running away? You'll never live up to your father like that. That's fine. So, this is a very neat game. In this game, you play as a vampire hunter. And how does one traditionally kill vampires? Well, the answer is guns. No, sunlight. The answer is sunlight. I meant sunlight. Well, getting sunlight into a video game is not something that people really explored before this game. And I've got something in my eye and it's killing me. But this game was awesome. It was for the Game Boy Advance, and it had a little solar sensor chip in the back of it, a little solar panel thing that was just like little nothing. But it picked up how much sunlight was hitting the game cartridge. So to do sunlight type stuff, you needed to be outside. And forget Pokemon Go, hunting vampires is the best reason to go outside to play video games. Yes, I'm running away. Now, the little bar on the bottom left of the screen has a little sun meter and a gun meter, which shows how much ammo I have left. Let's see if I can just burn that down to nothing to sort of illustrate what happens if you run out of sun power. So, you know, sunlight, it's important. Now, unfortunately, I'm at a desk inside, so I can't do that. But somebody has kindly patched it so that I can manually edit the amount of sunlight that I'm getting. So this would be standing right in the middle of the sun, and this would be, you know, just around a nice corner. I'm going to be playing with the sunlight off for the most part to sort of stay true to the fact that I'm not actually outside. But at least this way I won't get soft locked out of progressing the game. Because, bit of spoilers, I'm a vampire hunter. And if I go to try to hunt a vampire and I don't have any sunlight, nothing will happen. And back in the day, I did try doing that because, you know, I didn't understand consequences and the nature of my actions. So I was trying to play this game in the middle of the night, and I got to like the first boss in the game, and I was stuck there, and there was nothing I could do because you just can't kill them without sunlight, so yeah. Things will go better this time, though. I have many years of gaming experience on my side now, and also a bit of meta-knowledge, which is also helpful. Here will do. Watch. This is the pile driver. Yeah. The Vampire Lord. Leader of the race of immortal vampires. The wounds your father gave him have not healed. This is our only chance. Even if you can do it, if you act... Oh my god. I also should probably go get some more caffeine. And also, I'm covering up the text now. That's frustrating. Whatever. We'll get through this cutscene and then figure that out. Even you can do it if you act now. Listen, Solar Boy. Bring him and his coffin back here. We'll purify him with sunlight and this pile driver. Now I'm gonna fix my dumb fucking camera. But where can I put it that it won't eventually be in the way? Maybe the middle left? Alright, let's try this. We're gonna duplicate you. Okay, middle... right. And then we're gonna move you. Say 20. Why is this not moving? Please move. Please move. No. Yes. 20. Yep. This is gonna take a while. Hope you've got nothing to do. Come on. 250. And my child's waking up. My life is nothing but misery. I just want to play a game. Is that so much to ask for? Well, let's get to the point I can actually save. And look at that, I found a new home. Very exciting. And, let's see, if I'm looking over there... That still works, that's fine. Just don't want to have it be like I'm looking off into the corner, you know? We will purify with the power of sunlight. All that good stuff. You need sunlight to start the pile driver. See the gauge with the sun mark in the lower right corner? It shows the level of sunlight striking the solar sensor. It's called the solar gauge. You can't use the pile driver when the sunlight level is 0. Yes. If you are, you know, like 10-ish years old, and there's a big tutorial block in front of you, you probably are going to skip right through it, and then be very confused when you're playing in the middle of the night, so... Here's what it is. Solar Boy. Let's go over the solar gun, Gun del Sol, one more time. Press the B button with the fighter frame equipped to fire a solar shot. Use a shot to temporarily stun the undead. Attacks from behind are the most effective, but if the energy in your solar battery, see the gun gauge in the lower right corner, runs out, you won't be able to fire your solar gun. Recharge by letting sunlight strike the sensor. May the sun be with you. Let's see how much gaming I can get in before my boy wakes up. Apple. Am I doing any damage to these guys whatsoever? A little bit. I can see their health kind of going down. Yeah, I don't have a better plan for dealing with these guys besides just shoot them a bunch. Although now I am out of sunlight. Tiny sunlight. Just a little bit. If I don't have a way to shoot these guys, this game will be a lot more difficult, I suspect. No, no. Just die. Oh. That one snuck away. Just for sake of convenience. Alright, we're here.
Otenko!
Otenko. The panel on this wall is an Otenko panel. Press the A button when the mark is flashing to summon me. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. My thing is still not aligned. My god. This game is trying to cover every single inch of the available real estate. And there's just simply nothing I can do about that. I now live here, and hopefully this won't come up again. Actually, I live here. That way I'm not covering up the frame at all, because that bothers me. And I assume it bothers somebody else too, so I'm still covering it up. Oh my god, I'm gonna go insane. I gotta play this fucking game. Ah! And I hit Alt. That doesn't help me play either. Let me see if I can illustrate something. Yeah, so like normally if you're in a dungeon and you like are running out of, you know, solar juice, you can find these places where the sunlight seeps in. But as I mentioned, I'm going to be playing mostly with the sunlight off, unless I need it, because I am inside. That's a solar station. It automatically stores solar energy collected by your solar sensor. You can transfer energy to your gun whenever you need to, even at night. The number above the solar station shows how much energy is left. Hold the A button when in front of the station to transfer energy. Use it wisely now. By the way, if you use a solar gun inside a dungeon, crystal spikes may grow up from the floor. Perhaps you've already seen them. These are the solar bamboo shoots. They're made of hardened solar energy. 3 kinds of spirit bugs live in solar bamboo shoots. Solar bugs, which charge your solar gun battery, moon bugs, which restore your life, and darkness bugs, which drain energy from your solar gun battery. Best to run away from darkness bugs. But you can still attract the other spirits by pressing the A button. Don't forget these solar bamboo shoots, my friend. Hey. Looks like you got the Knight solar gun frame. If you equip it, you can use the solar spread attack on the undead. Hold down the B button to fire the spread. Use the weapon screen to switch the solar gun parts. Press select to bring up the menu screen. And use the L button and R button to select the item screen. Weapon screen or map screen. Try equipping the Knight from the weapon screen. What is the select button? It's that one. We did it. Oh my god. Nope. Please. There we go. Stun shot. This is one of the other really cool things about this game. This game rules, and I'm very happy to be playing it again. But like, you gotta like customize your gun all the way, and that's awesome. Let's get out of this menu. Nope.
Otenko.
Otenko. Wait, there's a ghoul, a bok. This type of undead serves the immortals. Boks are weak, but don't let them spot you. Try to avoid confrontation. Hide in the shadows or run past when they're not looking. When a bok spots you, he attacks with chloropholum. Chloropholum. Yes, a dark substance. If you get chloropholum on you, it will start to deplete your life. Shake that stuff off as quickly as you can. You can also sterilize it with your gun, okay?
Otenko.
Otenko. Solar Boy, make sure to call me when the sunlight is striking the sensor, okay?
Otenko.
Okay, yes, 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 yes. I'm trying to do this. Alright.
Otenko.
Look carefully. See the rays of light hitting the ground over there? That's the skylight, where light is shining through the hole in the ceiling. Hold the A button under the skylight to recharge the solar gun battery. This is known as a solar charge. Most of the undead are vulnerable to sunlight. If you can lure them under the skylight, you can damage them. Use the skylights well. beep. That seems important. If you go outside and your solar gauge shows a level greater than 0, your battery will charge up naturally. Or you can perform a solar charge for a quick refill. Pretty easy, right? Sadly, the sun's not out right now. Yeah, that happens. Got a life fruit. No tutorial there, Otenko? Nope. Yes. Let's see. Life fruit. Get 4 to boost. Alright. Fun fact about this game, it was made by Hideo Kojima. Which, if that name sounds familiar to you, it's because Hideo Kojima is also the one who made Metal Gear, and is clinically insane, so this is a game made by a crazy person. But it's a very good game, so hooray. This belongs to the Count. This vampire lord, the Count of Ground-Soaking Blood, was a sworn enemy of your father, but do not be afraid, my young vampire hunter. That crimson scarf holds the spirit of your father. You are not alone. Get ye gone, foul bats. Does my gun do any damage at all? I equipped... oh, it didn't equip the night frame, that's why. The button that I want to press for confirming things is Z, and that's not it. It's X. X confirms things. You did it. A trap, but he still can't move, it seems. Your gun alone cannot return him to nothingness. You must take the coffin to where the pile driver is, outside of the castle. Get close to the coffin and press the A button to grab it. Hold down the A button to use the control pad to drag the coffin along. You cannot run or attack while you are dragging the coffin. Be careful. I should get some energy back. Another fun thing about dragging this coffin, if I leave it alone, it'll start to scooch itself back. Let's see if I can illustrate that. They're not gonna do it now because I've said I'm gonna do it. Whatever, it'll happen on its own eventually. You'll notice. Calm down. Nope. I'm not being very stealthy. And this is going to come back and bite me in the ass, I suspect. I also imagine that's probably not great audio, so I really should figure out this whole controller thing. One problem at a time. At least this time I got the game working, which is more than, like the other day when I was trying to stream, and I couldn't get this game to have a solar sensor function, which, as I've hopefully illustrated, is somewhat important. Health boost. Ah! Eat your apples. They'll protect you from vampires. At least let you get smacked around a little bit by vampires some more. The life of a vampire hunter. Just dragging coffins around. Hey. Hey, you too. Come off. Sky rats. Tinkle. Alright. Now set the coffin in the center of the pile driver. Good. Fire a spread to start up the generators that just appeared. Equip the knight and hold the B button to fire a solar spread. These generators have been blessed by Gaia, the motherland, and the sun spirit's soul, with the power to amplify solar energy. The pile driver is the only thing that we can use to purify immortals. Alright. We're ready. Press the A button over the shining emblem to start the pile driver. Is the sun out? It sure is. Just kind of, though. See, this is where the difficulty is going to come in, because I'm going to do this boss fight and the rest of the boss fights I need to with one blip of solar energy, because, like I said, to illustrate the fact that I'm not actually outside, it's my sort of punishment for being inside, which the game said I shouldn't be. And it'll be fine, it'll just be a pain. Starting purification. Destroy the vampire with the solar piles from the generators. The stronger the sunlight striking the sensor, the stronger the solar piles will be. But the vampire will resist the solar piles. When he does, hit the generator with a spread to boost its power. You can overcome the vampire's resistance. When the vampire's darkness gauge, upper right, hits 0, we win. Stop the vampire lord. You can do it, solar boy. Take a while. Now imagine how much quicker this would be going if I didn't have to do this with 1 bar of light. My thing, no. Just gotta juice these bad boys up a little bit every now and again. Like nowish. It's like this vampire doesn't want to die or something. This is gonna be a problem. At least he still is kind of taking damage, even if it's not at max. I remember playing this game and having to like go and sit out in like the little green area in front of our townhouse, which was not something any actual person could use. It was just kind of some grass between a bunch of townhomes. So, you know, just a kid hunched over playing Game Boy Advance in the middle of a grassy field. Got the Fool card. Incineration of the dark matter, the energy source of the immortals, is complete. This eliminates all possibility of revival. Good work, Solar Boy. Come to think of it, I don't know your name. Django, is it? That's a manly name. Why, thank you. So here you are, Otenko, messenger of the sun, and this must be the new vampire hunter. But I'm afraid you're too late. While you've been busy playing with the decoy, my wounds have healed splendidly. The Count, we've been tricked. I'll teach you a thing or two. When I attacked the city of the sun, San Miguel, and struck my enemy down, I had another objective. Yes, the lunar maiden, Moon Beauty. She is still alive? Do you dare go after her, Otenko? Moon Beauty? Ha, she's your... In that case, there's still a chance. I sense darkness to the north. Let's go, Django. We have to save Moon Beauty. Do not fear, Solar Boy. We have the sun. The sun will rise tomorrow.
May the sun be with you.
What he said. There is a chance I'm saying my name wrong. It's either Django or Django or something, but frankly I think Django sounds cooler than Django, so that's what I've always called it. I really do need more caffeine, though. Django, I must talk to you about something. It's about the solar gun, Gun del Sol. The solar gun takes in sunlight as its energy. If you continue using it under strong sunlight for too long, it will overheat. Then you won't be able to fire the solar gun. At the bottom right of the screen, if the gun mark becomes an X, that's a sign of trouble. If you keep on using it under strong sunlight, it will overheat. Go into the shade and let the solar gun cool down. After a while, the gun will no longer be overheated. Even when the overheat status has ended, the gun is still very hot. If you use it under strong sunlight, it will soon overheat again. If it repeats overheating, the safety mechanism disables the solar gun. The safety mechanism will not undo itself until the sun sets. Be careful. Once it overheats, continue your adventure in the shade or take a break for a while. Do not be reckless. There is no one to replace you. I'm counting on you, Solar Boy Django. Now, one second. Django, north is your upper right. Take the right to the Fog Castle. The left road goes north. Find the Count and save Moon Beauty.
May the sun
I may
be with
charge
you.
my gun, please. May the sun be with you too. Oh, it's because I keep talking to you. That's why I can't.
May the sun be with you.
There we go. So, that is a very cool mechanic that they just described, where the gun overheats and stuff. But it's also very practical, because let's say you are a 10-year-old playing this game, and you go put it directly in the sunniest sunlight you can find and leave it there, it will inevitably burn the solar chip and also probably your Game Boy Advance a bit out of existence. And that's not ideal. Regardless, I'm gonna go get some more caffeine so I can read full sentences. And, yeah, so we're gonna do that right now. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hope you enjoyed your break. Here we are. I sense darkness, nothing big, but Django, this is the city of death. Ends of eras are interwoven here in Istraken. The undead you defeat can slip through the time fabric and recover. The journey will take us through dungeons like this one. We will have to pass through many undead dungeons. Through many times, in many places, each time we enter an undead dungeon, the traps and devices will be reset, and the undead will be back. We must not lose heart, even when surrounded by danger. Understood? We'll need this. Alright, let's go. Dun 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 dun. Haha. That's right. Like I said, this game was made by the Metal Gear man himself, so you can definitely do wall knocking and stealth stuff. Get you gone, bad bugs. I'm somewhat rethinking my decision to have it be at one solar bar. Mostly for practicality reasons, because I only have a limited amount of time to play this game. So it's like, I can either have the solar sensor be low, and that's fine, or I can have it be like middle, and then things take a little bit less time, like charging up my solar gun. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hahaha. Attack D, stun nothing, fires a rotating spread. What could that mean? Sunrise, sunset. Whee! Okay. Fuck it, let's try that for a little bit. It's also been a very long time since I played this game. Probably like 2 decades, frankly, so I don't remember a lot of it. I remember bits and pieces that, you know, made me really happy, but whee! I mean, I know the frame says it's doing that, but at the same time, you'd feel like, unless it's like the force is pushing you around, that's just Django doing that. Looks like you found a key, Django. Wait a second, that's the blue key. That was made by immortal hands. If you leave the dungeon, their power will weaken and the key will evaporate. That blue key can only be used inside this dungeon. Remember that. Whee! It's a papaya. What are you? No. Yes. A solar nut. Why not? I messed up. Beep. Django. With the blue key, you can probably open the blue door. Stand in front of the door and press the A button. That seems right. Use the triangle key.
Ortenko.
We're locked in. Django, take care of all the enemies you see. Oh, boy, do I have the weapon for that. Apparently I'm getting graded and I've done a bad job. Looks like an exit. This will do. Use the warp magic square to pass through the dungeon freely. Stand in the middle of the warp magic square and press the A button to warp. Use it as necessary. Apples. I'm gonna bump it up to like 3. That still seems on the low end. What's this? This is nothing. You know, as silly as that gun part is, it's pretty effective, so I don't know what to make of that. And maybe I don't explicitly have to kill every enemy in here, but it makes me feel better. The wooden box is in the way. Django, you could probably push it, no? To push these movable blocks, face the blocks and hold down the control pad. That's the key. That seems reasonable. Let's go clockwise. We need some way to make sure I hit up all these rooms, and that seems as good a way as any. Hey, and a quarter of some kind. At least it looks like a quarter. A silver coin. I mean, that looks like a quarter to me. It looks like there's an eagle on it and everything, so I'm gonna say that's a quarter. Music in this game is still awesome. Pretty sure I already found that key, so this means we'll go on and do other stuff. Apple. It's an apple. Oh, and as always, if the audio is awful, please let me know, because that's not the sort of thing I can know ahead of time. I think that's everything, so let's go through that door. There we go. Use the key. It's a trap. And that's a sword. To disarm the trap, defeat the sword. Alright. This might be a mistake. Let's, switch this up. Need my dodge rolls. Where's my iframes? I did it. B+, we're getting there. got the Star 1 solar gun lens. Let's see what that's about. Stores energy in the solar station. Okay. That just happened on its own. I mean, it means I can't actually use it as a gun, which is not the smartest choice, but, you know, is what it is. Let's go this way. Catacomb.
Ortenko.
Django, keep the noise down. These are mummies, undead servants of the immortals. Mummies cannot see, but they have excellent hearing. If they hear footsteps, they'll find you immediately. Flatten against the wall and proceed quietly and carefully. Hold down the control pad in the direction of the wall to flatten against it. Then move along the wall with the control pad held down to stay flattened. Pretty rude of them to explode when they die. They can't see, so I guess I still have a pretty significant advantage over them. It's all good here. I should probably also go back and investigate that path back there, but at least these guys should be dead on the return trip. Beep, beep. Alternatively, if it's, if something, if I beat the dungeon, that's what they're called, then I can just sort of warp back to the beginning and save myself a bit of time. But, one problem at a time. Ah. Stop bumping me. Don't you know it hurts my body? Beat Mania solar gun frame? Hell yeah. What on earth could that even mean? Nice stuff. Let's see. Charms enemy with music. I don't see why not. This seems to be a big old shot. If I trick this man into coming over here, will the sun kill them? Yes. Good. Good. Watch for bombs ahead. As opposed to the bombs behind me, game. Those ones were totally cool. Just fine, those bombs. I get the very distinct feeling that there was just like a couple of rooms. Oh fuck. I don't know if this gun frame does anything for me, so we're gonna close out the menu again. Attack D, attack E. We're gonna go with this one. Because it's pretty silly, but... Whee! I think that bomb jumped at me. Maybe I kicked it. Ow. Yeah, looks like we went ahead and beat the dungeon, so we'll just warp back to the beginning, explore there, and then warp back again. Defeat the mummies! Do the thing! Please. No, I fucked it up again. Why? Why can't I remember? I have a plan. This will take a lot of the legwork out of this challenge, I think. A B? A B? For that? What do you gotta do to impress some people, huh? Well, let's double check there's no other treasure hiding around the corners or something. Nope. Alright, now this time we will go left and we will figure out what was almost certainly just like a treasure chest that we definitely could have gotten to with minimal effort, I'm sure. At least I'm pretty sure there was a path to the left. Did I already walk past it, maybe? No, this is just that place. Did I just imagine this thing? I'm gonna have to wander through this entire dungeon again and then be mad at myself for misremembering, I think. Ah. At least I get all the apples I can stomach. Yeah, that's just outside again. So... yeah, I'm just gonna have to wander through this whole place. I think someone's breaking into my house. Which is exciting for me, because I believe it's my wife, but... perhaps it's a sort of a surprise that will not be pleasant. That's right, stay away. I know that there's nothing that important in these boxes, because I cleared out this dungeon a second ago. But there's something about leaving a chest behind that feels deeply wrong and bad, so apologies for that. I'm gonna have to get all these. This is nothing. Maybe I just imagined a path to the left, in which case I apologize, because it's certainly not progressing the game forward to do this. Whee! Although there is one thing worth noting, which is that this game does have, like, how to describe this? It has a lot of locations, so it wasn't just like I could have gone to either of those paths I went through, and then I would be at the same location. They lead to different places, much like you would expect in, say, the real world. So I either will need to come back later, or fuck. Or, go and do that real quick. Like teleporting back and doing that. Which is frankly what I think I will do. You wouldn't. Game. I've learned a valuable lesson about retracing my steps. It's not ideal, especially because I don't know if there's any sunlight in here to make this not a pain. I think I know how to make this work. I'm just gonna have to try to explode them a bit. There we go, just don't hit me. I'm gonna have some apples. You would think there would be a sunlight source in here. Ooh, hi. You can spit bombs? Doesn't seem right. Can't exactly hug the wall when it's just an abyss. Nope. Just come over here. Oh shit. Doesn't matter, I got apples. What if I exit out of the screen? You know, the first time I did this, it seemed so easy. Just kill all the mummies in the same spot. But turns out having sunlight is important. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Stop. I'm gonna die. Maybe. Medium. Why, God, why? Hey, there's a full heal. Why not? That was annoying, and almost lethal. I'm pretty sure besides the solar sensor, they also put in a function that if you die in the game, you die in real life. So, I'm trying to avoid that as best I can. But thankfully we won't have to go through there again, because now I know better, and there was no left path. I'm just crazy. This is the ancient forest.
Django,
Django, be careful. That's a clay golem, a soulless statue made of ancient magic. Looks like it's in the service of the immortals now. When golems spot an enemy, they roll into a ball and attack. Don't let them catch a glimpse of you. They'll hear you if you so much as step in a puddle. Be very careful. There we go. I have this horrible sneaking suspicion that there is a mechanic in the game where there are hidden treasure chests and they're in those suspicious corners where you would expect them to be. And I'm not going to have a way to prove that until I stumble across one. And then sadness will be immense. Thought you were dead. How dare you? This feels like the way forward. Yes. If anybody speaks Japanese, do let me know what Taiyo means. It's also nice that the gun recharges on its own if you are in sunlight. This is gonna be fun to try to backtrack. I mean, as long as I don't go through a boss door to, finish the dungeon, I don't think it'll actually matter if I, just wander all the way back or not, you know? But, oh, fuck. How did you do that? That was unexpected. Alright. Not sure what to do with that. I imagine some kind of explosion or something. Oh. This fish you cannot trick. I'm gonna find a hidden treasure chest. Just you watch. It's gonna happen. Hey, spear. Let's see what that does for us. Blasts a powerful shot. It's got better damage, so let's see what that does for us. Ah, it's like a shotgun kind of deal. Knock that dude the fuck out. And that's why backtracking is so valuable. Because sometimes you get a cool little spear frame thing. Also, pretty sure that I was supposed to not have these enemies here before, but whatever. Carved in a sign in the forest. Those without breaking power shall not pass. Well, fine. That's just fine. You know, I knew it was gonna be like that, where I went all the way back for nothing, but at least I found that spear frame on the way. Makes this feel a little bit less like I did something foolish. Who needs sneaking when you've got firepower? Sleepy boys, sleepy golem boys. To disarm a trap, defeat all golems. Oh, you're not dead. I did it. C-. You know what's a mechanic in games that I have always hated, and I wish would go away? Grading. I don't need to be told that I'm doing a bad job playing your game, because that's dumb. I just want to play the game and enjoy myself. Is that so unreasonable? The cube. This must be an immortal's dark seal. You must defeat the immortal who controls it to continue onward. Alright. Time to sunset, 7 hours and 5 minutes. Alright. I think I'm going to call the stream there, actually, because it's been about an hour. And we got to a new area, and I feel like pushing my luck any further is hubris. So, we will, I'll just leave this going so I can have the background music. Somebody just walked by my door. That was concerning. Anyways. I finally streamed Boktai. I did it. I've been talking about this for a while, but you don't always have time to do the things you want to do. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed yourself and enjoyed my backtracking. There'll hopefully be less of that in the future, but I wouldn't count on it. If you did enjoy this, please consider following me on Twitch or subscribing to me on YouTube at DatBeardDad. Past that, I hope you have a good day, and hope to see you again soon. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.